comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar.
Hey everyone, welcome to a new Cheapskate Coins video. In this video we're going to be doing a fresh box of pennies, searching through it for anything good. I already checked them all for enders, there was nothing in there for enders, so I'm going to go ahead and just pick a random roll off the top. And I'll go ahead and open this first roll on camera, as we always do, see if there's anything good. Right, let's have a look. So let's talk a little bit about kind of things to look for when you're doing penny rolls. So obviously you want to, watch for wheats, and you want to watch for, if you happen to be one of those people that gets super lucky and gets an Indian head out of a box, you definitely want to keep an eye out for those. You of course want to keep an eye out for any coin out of the box that is in top quality, really high grade coins. Those are coins that don't have spots, scratches, dings. They look like they just rolled off the mint and are clean. Because if they can grade high, even the newest years can be worth a lot of money if they can grade high. Other things you'll find will be, you want to keep an eye out for error coins and varieties, things like doubling, die chips, die cracks, things of that nature. 2009s you want to keep an eye out for. Everything for 2009 was very low mintage, so you always want to keep an eye out for those. And that's for any denomination, that's not just pennies. Let's see what else. 2017 P's you want to keep an eye out for, because those are the only year that the mint put the P on the pennies. So you always want to, if they're in good shape, keep those. Let's see, what else? Pretty much it. I mean, basically you have your, your key dates that are the very rare dates, and then you got your big year errors like the 69S double die, you got the 92 close AM. That one would be any 92, doesn't matter if it's plain date or Denver. It can have the, where it's America, the A and the M will be touching. That's called a close AM. If it's touching, then that means you have a big money coin. Even in bad shape, those things are worth a pretty good amount. But if you can find one of those and it happens to be in a high grade, you got some bucks. Especially if it's the plain date one, because that's worth more than the Denver version. Let's see. You also find blank planchets, clipped planches. That'd be where a little section of it was cut off during the cutting process of the planchet. Those are kind of neat. I have actually a video coming up soon that's going to have one of those in it from cherry picking. So keep an eye out for that video. Alright, so nothing super interesting in this roll. So I will go through this entire box. I'll go back through these and double check them closer. And then, as always, at the end I'll come back, I'll do a wrap up and show you everything that we found. Hey everyone, here's the wrap on that box of pennies we went through. So it was an interesting mixture. This was actually the first box from Wells Fargo we've gone through, so I don't know if this is reflective of their boxes or not. Normally the boxes that we go through are through Chase, but definitely a lower number of wheats than what we normally would get from a box. There's only 7 wheats in the box, all 40s and 50s. surprisingly high number of 2017 Ps. For being on the East Coast, or I'm sure you guys get a lot of 2017 Ps, but here on the West Coast, as you can imagine, we get mostly Ds, so getting Ps is pretty rare. But in this box, we got 3, 6, 8 of them in one box. Normally we only get like 2, so that was surprising. A decent number of 2009s. Surprised we actually got 3 of the presidencies, because normally we only get 1 per box. So that is of all the 2009s, that's the lowest vintage one. We did get one nice, pretty Canadian. Well, you can see that on the camera. But, that thing is very pretty. 1995. That looks really good. Now, the surprising part was, for those of you who have seen a lot of our coin box videos, we always have what we call our specimen coins, the coins that are just in good enough shape that we keep them for our collection. Well, out of a $25 box of pennies, we only found 6 of all the basic dates that were good enough to keep for the collection. Most of the coins in that box were really tore up. And then we do have 5 that we're going to be adding to the rainbow collection, because they have some really cool coloring. One thing I wish I could do in these videos is actually catch them, so you can see the coloring on it, but the camera never seems to want to get it. Because, I don't even know if you can see it, but this coin is basically almost entirely purple. It looks really cool. But my wife really likes these, so we have a whole book that's nothing but just rainbow coins. Now, the interesting stuff out of this box, I'm not going to go through everything, because most of these are just your basic, die chips and cracks and whatnot. But we did get, this one was an interesting one, 1987 with a cracked planchet, so that was interesting. We got 2 1987 WDDO 001s. Now, this is the one that the date has the doubling in it. On the 7, you can clearly see the camera down. Like, say this is the line of the 7. You can kind of clearly see a second line right there. And then the rest of the numbers and the date, you can see like a dividing line in the middle where you can see it kind of got shifted a bit. So we actually found 2 of those, which was really cool. Not like a big money doubling coin, but still, it's a double, so it's fun to find. So, as I said, the rest of these are die chips and cracks and whatnot. So, normally I would put pictures of these on the end of the video, but unfortunately, for getting ready for tomorrow's live stream, I just have way too much stuff I've got to get done first, so I don't have time to photograph all these coins. So, unfortunately, this time I won't be doing pictures at the end of the video. What I will be doing is, if you give me one moment real quick, I want to give you an update. Straighten out the camera here. I want to give you guys an update on the live stream for tomorrow. So we are doing the live stream tomorrow. We will be back. We'll be doing part 2, so we'll be going through the rest of that big pile of the foreign coins. And we have something special planned for tomorrow, and we wanted to give you guys a heads up now. As you know, all of us live streamers operate off donations, and we like to be able to try and give you guys something back to make it worth your time to donate. And just like last week, we're going to have the coin packs for anybody who donates. $15 or more is going to get one of the packs of the foreign coins. And we'll do the giveaway at the end for everybody to have a shot. But what we're doing special today or tomorrow is, if you remember this coin, we showed this coin last week. This is that 1965 Canadian dollar. It is 80% silver. It is the small bead blunt 5 version of this coin. If our donations tomorrow, all the combined donations, even if it's 50 people giving $1, if all the combined donations on PayPal tomorrow equal $50, this silver coin is going to get added into the pot at the end for the in-stream giveaway. So that's just our way of saying thank you to you guys for helping us out, because without the donations we can't keep the stream going. So we have all of us YouTubers have no choice but to ask you guys to help us out. So we like to give you guys something back in return. So, and this thing is in beautiful shape. Remember, this is 1965, so this is a fairly old coin. That would be what, 63 years old? And this thing is still in beautiful condition. I mean, I don't know if it quite would make it to BU, but it definitely AU for sure. So that'll be in there if we can make it to 50 bucks total combined donations during the live stream tomorrow. And we'll let you guys know again, not tomorrow. We'll announce it at the beginning again, just to make sure everybody knows. All right, there's that box of pennies and our little announcement there. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I'll put that right there just to let you guys see it. Give it a thumbs up. Leave any comments you want down in the comment section. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe. We're still working towards our 500 sub giveaway. We're going to have lots of prizes for that. If you look back in our videos, you'll see the couple of videos we already have up showing some of the prizes, and there's still going to be more prizes on top of those. So definitely sub up so you have a shot to win all that kind of stuff. Catch our live streams. We're going to try and do every Thursday. I don't know if it's going to work out, but we're going to give it a shot to try and do every Thursday. We'll see what happens. But it will definitely be on Thursdays for sure when we do it. So make sure you catch those. Check us out on Facebook, Cheapskate Coin Collecting on Facebook. Pop us a like and a follow on there. And until next time, this is Cheapskate Coins signing off.